Hello everyone, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on my channel, watching my latest Let's Play video, this time of a game called Gun of Janissary. So it's a free online game that you can find on twoplayergames.org. The link is in the description below, and it's a cool kind of a artillery duel type of game that you can play either as a single player or against a human opponent, which is way cooler, and see who is the ultimate Janissary. I bet you always wanted to know that, especially if you're into Ottoman history. But now, let's check out the game in action. Clearly I'm playing as a single player, because hey, I'm here, and as you can see, you have your Janissary, who shoots at the target. In two-player option, that would be the other player, of course, but here he only moves automatically and stops to discharge his gun. The cool thing about this game is its simplicity. So basically you have a ricochet option against the things in the middle or the environment, and a new tree just popped up, and you can use it to try to bounce your shots against the same environment. But also you have your boost modes like this one here, or like this one, which is a ice flake, snowflake, which stops the target altogether. So let me show you that. Oh wow, double shot. That has to be a bonus point, or it should be a bonus point. You also have your charges, like extra time, which turns back the clock in this particular moment when you play against the AI. I mean, not the AI, the actual moving target. And all in all, it works really cool. So my score is 4, which is pretty awful, but let's try it again, because I think I can do better. Oh, almost got it. This is going to be super tricky, but so far my starting point is not that good. I did manage to freeze the target, and this should be a shot. Okay, I got 1 point. So interestingly, you can do this and basically kind of freeze your Janissary here. Otherwise, unless you shoot, you don't stop. And as a mechanic, that's an interesting option. So I can go and fire as many rounds as possible and kind of try to not only produce the best possible shot, but also the best possible position for the same shot. So in this case, I'm going to try to synchronize both, but I'm failing at it miserably. As you can see, the game is simple. Oh, I did manage to beat my old score. Yes, that's what the gaming is all about. You have to beat your old score. You have to do it, man. That's why we play games. No, I'm kidding. You should play games forever, whatever reason you like. They're all valid and as good as any other. So let's not go into those, if you don't play games to be better, you suck, man. Because we all know where those stories come from sadness. But there's nothing sad about this game. Instead, it works, feels, and looks really cool. And I think if you're a fan of artillery duel games, this will be something you immensely enjoy. Simple gameplay, addictive and interesting gameplay, and a cool visual environment in which all of this happens. It's kind of a pixel arty thing, and it works really nicely, because not only is the Janissary, which is kind of the which was the infantry of choice, or crack infantry of the Ottoman Empire through like 500 years or something, and they were used. Now, fun in historical fact, the Ottoman Empire was always a huge entity, especially later on after the successful invasion of and capture of Constantinople, later on Istanbul. Was always kind of mixed of so many different ethnicities, different groups coming from different parts of empires, and all of that. The sultans always had a hard time controlling them, which is why they kind of invented a new warrior caste. Not only warriors, but also administrators, which were the Janissaries. In the Balkans especially, there's like a really bitter tradition about the Janissaries, but because they were basically conscripted as a child soldiers or child cadets into the Ottoman service and never brought back, they simply kept living in their new lives and forgot all about their old families. So Janissaries and the Balkans is not that nice of a memory, but it's an interesting fact of the Ottoman Empire, because at first they were super effective because they resolved many of the problems of the corruption and other issues that the regular army had, and the potential for things like mutinies and everything. But as the centuries went on, they basically became the thing that they were meant to alleviate. They had the same problems. They became a huge cast of administrators and power dealers, power brokers, and they render basically their idea by themselves useless and pointless. Which has absolutely nothing to do with Guns of Janissary, except from the fact that it's also a Janissary as an idea historically, but nothing more. Anyway, twoplayergames.org, you can find Guns of Janissary there. It's a really cool game, you should check it out. I think you're gonna like it if you like artillery, I can't say that word, artillery games. And it's free, so please do check it out. It's a part of a huge series of Guns of Janissary. There are arrows and other stuff, which I will play later on. There will be also let's plays of that. At the end, don't forget to check out the game. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Until then, thanks for this history lesson which you heard here, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.